What happened here, by the way?
You just full on Matrix dodge that. Oh, I don't know if you even saw it.
I didn't.
If we finish off the post office that we started like a few episodes back, then I think after we're done that we should go exploring and see if we can find any unfound or undiscovered biomes as well as structures and stuff, because I don't know what biomes people have found, and I haven't really left the kind of general town area at all. I think the furthest I've actually been is probably to the jungle biome. I'm not good at roofs. I've never been good at roofs, and I just don't know what to do. So what do you think? We just keep it flat?
I think so, and then when it gets covered up by snow, it's gonna look all white, I think.
I'm trying to shift on the edge, but of course you can't. Oh, nice view from
I
up
really
here.
want to remove this bottom part. Right now.
Oh, break the bottom part?
Yeah.
Actually go and do it? No! Oh, it was close. It's not like we're gonna get lost if we want to get back to town. We just go basically straight to 0-0 and we're there. Where'd you go? Oh, you're all the way over there. Wait for me. Alright, so I reckon we just go basically from the post office just in a straight line and see what we can find. And like, we can divert if we need to. Eventually at some point what I want to do is start the world map, but I think that's probably going to be a lot more beneficial once we have Elytra, because it means we can just literally fly around and load everything. Was it a fox?
I explored south a little bit. Oh.
There's a snow fox. Where'd it go? Come back! Hello, little fox. Oh, they're so cute. It's also very fast. No, come back. Stop. Do they always run away or do they stop running? Hello?
Yeah, they always run away.
Aww.
Oh, what happened to this tree?
I don't know. I got lost chasing the fox. Yeah, that's right on the edge of a chunk, which is really bizarre. So it's like this part of the cherry did not get loaded. The sooner we get out of the snow, the sooner we start finding things. And now that we're actually on 1.14.1, the train will actually load and we can actually see what we're doing. Instead of just wandering into ghost chunks and crashing the server.
Have you found a Nazi app yet?
No, I haven't, but I really need one. I want one so I can make my banner. But I don't think anyone's found a desert yet, so I'd still need the green dye. Which I feel like would be like almost harder to find than in the Knot Chapel. Oh, there's ocean.
Oh, I'm looking for an ocean.
Oh, there's a shipwreck.
Oh, where?
Just straight ahead under the water. It was there. There it is. Right. I'm worried about this drowned though, because there were a few down there. Oh, it's like fully intact as well. Oh, but it is buried. Oh, you already been down there. Right, I made some doors. But it's very, very dark. Oh dear. Because there should be another chest in here.
I checked that one.
Oh, you got it.
I can never remember if there's 2 or 3 chests in these.
There should be 3? I'm not sure actually.
Oh, there's a chest.
Oh, there's a ruins right next to us too.
There's a treasure map.
Oh, nice. Oh, I got some paper, suspicious stews, and I'm gonna leave. I got frostwater 2 leather boots.
Oh, nice. Okay, oh, there's Savannah.
There's a whole swarm.
Oh.
We should also mark these as we go. Alright, I'm just gonna slap these. Slap these boys silly.
That's just done. Oh,
there's a savannah.
Okay. Yeah. And
savannah, yeah. Yog, where did you go?
There's a village over here.
Yog, did you ditch me? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drowned. Oh dear. Where's my shield?
Oh. Cool. We also have. Oh, there's a nice village. I wonder if it's anybody's.
Oh, I see. You're glitched out. You're not actually there, are you? You're. Yep. You're a long way away from me. Oh, it's very pretty. Hello, Iron Goblin. Oh, is this one of the new libraries? Ooh. I have not seen these yet. In fact, I don't think I've really actually been to many of the new villages. Hello, kitty.
Oh, there's a desert.
A desert?
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness. Ow! It's a skeleton. There's a villager swimming out in the ocean.
Nice.
What is he doing?
Okay, we're...
Come back! Did you have a suspicious stew?
Yeah.
And
Maybe
you found 27 emeralds in there. Oh, TNT.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I've got a couple of stews. I'm going to try them. They both look the same, so I'm worried they're just going to be poisonous or something. Also, why is this villager over here? Oh, it doesn't have a dedicated profession yet. Come on, villager. Be free. Where are you going? Okay. Oh, how strange. So I kind of forgot that Yog ditched me in like this village about 1,500 blocks away, so I'll be in town soon.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Where are they going? They're so derpy, look at them, they don't know what to do. Like, what are they tracking right now?
I think they're just, I don't think they're tracking anything, or else they're tracking the villagers in Brayden's base, or Dash's base.
Dash's base, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just watching them, they're kind of climbing out of the water, they're running up the stairs, that's so funny that they're like, are going somewhere.
Have you come across, I think this is a bug where if you get close, but you're not in aggro range, but if you get close enough, they'll just stare at you and they won't do anything.
Yes, yeah,
and
that happened
like
to
follow you.
That happened to me and Vanilla. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore them for the meantime anyway.
Yeah.
Where is 00? So the wiki's kind of weird. Is it?
I thought it was the corner of, like, if you have to get like a compass out and it will point at the corner of 4 blocks, and then that corner is technically the middle.
So in theory then, so it's 16 by 16, but the entities from what I've read is only 12 by 12.
Here.
I'm just gonna leave a trail of cobblestone, so that's, hang on, let me count how many chunks I've just, ow, gosh damn berry bushes. Okay, so it's 1,
Should we just place them?
I assume we just, well, I'm just dropping items every now and again, but assuming we have to go 8 chunks in one direction. I've already lost count of how many chunks I've just run through. Gosh dang it, this is gonna be annoying.
8. Okay, so here's the end of the 8th chunk. Over here.
Okay, so if we throw a couple cobblestones down in here, so that's the 8th chunk. This will be the 7th.
This is on the 0.
And then this is the 6th. If you run over to the nether portal and we go into the nether for a few minutes, I just want to double check this, because the entity processing confuses me.
Yeah, I'm not very technical with this stuff.
Yeah. I'm hoping someone's got an idea for the nether hub, because I wasn't really too sure what to do.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do either.
I might have some thinking and maybe come up with something.
I have a vague idea for another hub.
Oh, hi Noah. Oh, it's been 5 minutes, let's go have a look.
Okay.
So, we should have cobblestone in one chunk and then cobblestone not in a chunk, which is the entity processing. Of course it's nighttime.
Doesn't the nether speed up overworld time?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
I was always under the impression that it sped up time.
So apparently this is our entity processing chunk.
Which one?
This one.
I don't know which one that is.
I know, that's the joke.
Ha ha ha!
3, there's still cobblestone here. Huh? Oh. Oh, we did it wrong. It's because there was no one in the overworld. I think. Is that true? I don't know. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
No, because it's supposed to, because these chunks are supposed to be loaded regardless if you're in the nether or
yeah.
not, or if you're in the overworld or not. these chunks the spawn chunks will always stay loaded.
Yeah.
So we're looking for when it ends,
3,
which would be the entity
4,
processing chunks would be outside the spawn.
5. I don't understand. I don't know how spawn chunks work anymore. They didn't change it in 1.14, did they?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna get some more cobblestone because I'm gonna do what I was gonna do originally and just make a big trail of cobblestone because that's what I remember how to do from years ago and apparently it used to work, so I'm gonna try to do it again. Now it's just a matter of leaving some breadcrumbs and then going into the nether again for 5 minutes.
Okie dokie.
I say we go to Mundy's base just to make sure that everything is, like, we're actually doing it right.
Why don't you just Google it?
Well, it's so confusing. I don't understand it very well. There's something about 12 chunks, and I'm like, okay, is that true or not? And then it goes on about, like, 5 chunks and active chunks, and I don't know. I'm just doing
I think it's like 64 blocks, I think. From
I don't even know.
The floor center.
Okay, to the nether. Alright, so in theory we should have an exact, like, cutoff point of the entities.
It looks like they're cut off. Like there's nothing within the spawn chunks.
They're all gone. There's none left at all.
That means all of this is spawn chunks still. So we gotta keep going.
We've gone like a whole extra chunk over. I have why do I feel like chunk loading has changed in 1.14?
It shouldn't have changed. It may have changed in 1.13, but not in 1.14.
Okay, right, I'm gonna do a new thing of cobblestone then. Oh dear, right. Let's see if it worked now. And if it didn't, then I don't know what to do. Are all of them still there? Or do they disappear? Okay, right, let's go back to the nether and then go to Mundy's base for 5 minutes. Nope, it stopped here.
So that is where the end of the spawn are at.
Apparently, how many chunks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the spawn chunks are 20 by 20?
That's
what?
Weird.
What?
Well, at least we know.
It doesn't make sense. That's completely wrong to everything.
Minecraft is lying to us.
I don't know, but that's not, like on Season 2, that's how we marked the spawn chunks, or at least on Season 1 when we marked them. Okay, well this makes no sense whatsoever and basically ruins everything. I think what we're going to have to do is just give up and just try keep the amount of entities we use in town limited. Or move the spawn chunks. Well, if we know what
the spawn chunks are, it's 20 by 20. Just mark out a 20 by 20 radius.
Yeah, but that's not right. And that is going to consume all of town. So...
yeah, that's true. That is going to consume all of town.
Literally, it's just there's nothing we can do and we might as well just try and do our best to keep things limited. In theory, it shouldn't matter too much. But still, it doesn't make any sense. Well, here, let me actually mark it out properly each corner. 9 and 10. That is not right. It is not meant to be that big.
What at most is supposed to be what, 8?
6.
Oh, 6?
A radius of 6 is meant to be the processing chunks from what everything says.
So you're marking out the processing chunks then?
Well, yeah, according to our tests. So according to what we did, it's saying that the entity processing chunks are 10 from the center, which means that it's 20 by 20.
So spawn chunks are supposed to be 12. Entity processing is supposed to be 6. If I'm correct.
No.
Or,
the spawn chunks are meant to be 16 by 16 chunks, or
Yep.
8 chunks from the center, and then 6 chunks from the center are meant to be entity processing.
oh,
But
okay,
what we've
gotcha.
found out is apparently it's 10 chunks from the center, which doesn't make sense. This is completely different to everything that's ever been the case with spawn chunks. Or I've been completely stubborn and missed something. The end result is all of town is going to be within the spawn chunks, so there's nothing we can do. Here's what I'm going to do for the meantime. I'm going to go based off the rules, which is 1, a 2, 6. This is the entity processing chunk. 7, 8. This is the spawn chunk. So I don't know what's actually happening in game, but this is what is apparently meant to be the case, so I'm going to base it off that.
Okay.
I don't know anymore. I don't know what to do. It's not really a technical thing in the sense that it's literally just, this is how the game works. And
Right.
it should be straightforward, but apparently it's not anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what it just done and mark out those points. And I'm gonna probably play around with, like, oh gosh, I need some enchanted armor. And play around with just actual radius and see what the actual thing does. Okay, this is on single player now, so if we teleport back to 0, spawn chunks. I've marked it all out, so in theory, all the entities 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 chunks. That's the 11th. Okay, well there you go, that confirms it. So in 1.14.1, I don't know what 1.14.2 will be like, but entity processing chunks is all the way, it's 10 blocks from the center. So it's a 20 by 20 entity processing radius. That doesn't sound right, but please let me know if that's what the new radius is or what's going on here, because honestly, that is completely what I did not think it was, and is far too big for our original plans of existence. Huh.